This is Michi Hoyer, this is ACR Zakspeed, and this is going to be the final race of the iRacing week in the IMSA Sportscar Championship, of course with the Mercedes ACR Zakspeed GT3 car. Along with me is George Wiseman, fellow ACR Zakspeed and Patreon group and personal Discord member George Wiseman, who has just won his last race. So pressure's on him to kind of do it again in the final race of the week. How are you doing?
I'm good. What an intro. Yeah, see if I can do that. See if I can live up to that. I'm good though, Michi. It's very hot here. I don't know what it's like where you are, but we've had a really hot bank holiday weekend for a change.
I've just had one of those totally German summer days where you have like 30 degrees outside, and well, then it started raining, and everyone was like, "Oh, finally rain, gonna cool down." Yeah, it rained like massively, like tons of buckets would have been emptied for a good 20 minutes, and then rain was over, and suddenly you found yourself in a sauna. Like there was fog everywhere, and it turned humid as hell and stayed hot as hell, and like we got a couple of thunderstorms going around here. Sadly though, where I'm sitting, it's like a full vacuum. Like I can see lightning everywhere outside, but no drops, no thunders, nothing here.
You're in the centre of the storm, are you, mate?
You would think so, but I've just looked on the radar on the weather map. I'm in the middle of nowhere. So anyway, I'm registered for the upcoming race.
Cool.
So are you, I believe?
I am just now, yep.
Okay. So fingers crossed. No blue screen of death. No virtual driver crash. No USB driver crash. No, I don't know what. During FSR testing, I just had some black monitors for like not even 2 seconds. It was very short, but it was quite effective when I was on a lap.
Oh, that's not good, mate.
Something very weird is happening with my machine here. I can't even access the gravity of the situation right now. Have you done any setup improvements still?
I must admit, I've been sort of making changes. Whether they're definitive improvements, I'm not so certain. So
it could also be you coming along better with the car on the track and stuff?
It does, and that's something that, because I've just started really looking at setups in a lot more detail, that is a factor that I need to take into consideration, that I am improving as I make the changes. So sometimes even if you revert all the way back, you're then faster anyway. So yeah, sure. I've made some changes based off really what the session we did with Robert before. A lot of the wording in iRacing isn't necessarily always very helpful, and it is very helpful to have someone that has a lot of real life and other sim sort of knowledge, because actually after sort of further playing around with stuff, it does seem to mimic at least what Robert was talking about. So I have made some changes. I'll see. Are we in the same practice session? I'm just loading in now.
We ought to be just 19 people, so anything else would highly surprise me.
So yeah, I made some changes. Bear in mind that I obviously had a different set, I think, from the ones that you guys were working on. I've gone a bit further. So I'll share what I've got with you when I get in. If not, I'll send it to you in Discord. I did just run quite a low temperature race though, and I have a feeling if it's a bit hotter, it might get a bit understeery. But I'm sure we can fix that if that's the case.
Let me see. I've just like I have an ambient temperature of 27.
Yeah, I do as well, but we're not in the same session. Really.
Aren't we? Okay. Well,
Okay,
fair
2
enough.
secs. I'll send this across.
I'm not messing. You don't need to. I'm not messing around too much with the setup now, anyway. I get to take what I just had and try to fix that a little bit for the conditions and see how it goes.
I think we're fairly comfortable with it.
Yeah. They Tekna 2 in second or in third?
It's right on the limit, to be honest. In this temp, you can probably roll it through in third. It is kind of one of those that if you want to just flick it into second just to get the turn in that like sort of groove, in that like sort of pocket where the curve meets the camber, I'd do it and then fire the car out, but you can sort of roll it in third and there's plenty of torque, so it's not really, I don't think it's definitive.
What about the hairpin though?
Second.
Thanks.
So just no first gear, there's plenty of torque in second in this.
Hey Twiggy, how are you doing? By the way, Twiggy, you set a lap time in the USF 2000 on rFactor 2. Could you quickly rehearse what that was, please? A 48.5. That is why you were referring of beating me. So the day you've just set this lap time, I did a 48.0. However, the system didn't track it. So if you check out of the last stream I did, which was the third run in the USF 2000, then you will see that I started like 92nd. However, I'm approved to a 40. You know what? Look at yourself up. I think you're triggered now. So everyone on the chat, welcome to this final race of the iRacing week. George, you know what's next up in the calendar?
It's another one of your favourites, mate. We've got Gilles Villeneuve, the Canada circuit.
In the GT3s?
No, that's in IMSA. GT3 is actually my local track, Snetterton, just down the road from me.
Well, could be worse.
Could be better, but yeah.
Sure, Isaac, always doing that. You know, the game. I've just lowered the front camber and it feels like awesome.
Yeah. I must admit I've gone a bit lower on the canvas.
Front and rear?
Yep.
What's the rear like?
Really good. I mean, I think Might even be 2.9, 2.4, maybe 3 at front, 3 at front, and 2.4 at rear.
2.3 at the front. Or 3.0 at the front.
3.0.
Yeah, it went down to 3.0 or 3.1.
What I notice is that what you probably noticed it with a lot of races is that you have a sort of uncontrollable tyre degradation or heat degradation that you get onwards in a race. Whereas if you do go a bit lower on the cam, as I've been finding that my fastest laps are coming sort of towards the end of my stints, and a lot of people drop off, so it does give you an advantage on the longer runs to if you can keep the speed up with the lower cameras.
Yeah, gotcha.
And it feels better, and there's more contact with the road, so it's good.
Very close, Charles. 158.032. Just lost it during the middle sector a bit. Let's just have another go. Thank you, Adam Jones, Thomas, for the good luck wishes. Hope you're doing all right. Hope everyone is doing all right today. What's your optimal right now?
57.8.
So tricky, I think now sounds should be fixed. Oh. I just want to get the first lap done right. Hey Dragon Model, I'm afraid tonight it's a little bit too late for me for Wreckfest. I would love to join you guys, but yeah, it's gonna be 3 AM in the morning. Need to get up 7 something. However, Thursday, Friday we got celebration days, so I might end up doing the sim racing system races. Oh, Martinism, thank you very much there. Would have loved to kept it on the black stuff though, rather than drifting to the outside. But Dragon Model, I very much appreciate you asking for it. As I said, looking forward to maybe join the sim racing system race. Sadly, last time around my engine somewhat died. Saying that, I said the Corsa had some weird error going on. Hey Tristan. But probably that's a question for George. So how would you rate the Audi currently against the Mercedes?
Very track dependent. It's very close. It's not a massive gap, I wouldn't say, especially here. It's more here about the different sections of the track which are faster. So typically the Audi will be very good through the air section after the first corner, and that's the kind of flowing corners with the rear engine sort of. It's quite an oversteery car, so it gets through corners like that really well. Whereas the Mercedes is a bit sluggish, and you need to brake a bit more to get the turning. The straights and Degner really good for the Mercedes because it's better suspension. It's got a separated suspension, so you have high speed separate from the low speed transfer. So you can get right over on a lot of those curves. You can get it set up right, and you can gain on the Audi through there. I'd say there's maybe 2/10 in it, if that, down here.
Oh, I just couldn't get a lap together, it's ridiculous right now. Optimal is phoned in a 57.8. For some reason now I've turned down the front camber a little more, and suddenly the car feels like being extremely snappy on the rear. I wonder whether this is going to become better throughout the stint though. Or whether it remains like this catastrophic.
Strange, I think that's a strange characteristic.
Yeah, it is. Like the turning of the car is really nice at the minute. It's just in 130R, I'm in danger of losing it.
And more an aero thing. What's your rear wing at the moment?
Need to check that in the pits. Car hasn't had this issue before though. That it feels like so sluggish in the rear end. I just popped up right now. So Mr. Clean is asking what is the best car for the Sprint Series in VRS GT? once again, I would say it's track dependent.
It is. It also depends kind of what... See, the thing is with a lot of the GT cars, say if you have a preference with like a rear or a mid-engine car, because of its characteristics, you will be able to get a lot more out of that car than you would a Mercedes. So it does come down to personal preference. If you like loved the Ferrari and that's all you drove, it would be very difficult for you to get in another car and then outperform it, because you just get that kind of that extra sort of half a second just from familiarity and how the car's set up and stuff. So the McLaren though does seem to be at the moment quite a beast. It's difficult to drive, and I haven't jumped in myself, but I've seen a lot of McLarens recently at the high end of the grid. But that could just be the very good drivers who are deciding to use it.
So the rear wing was 5, by the way.
Okay, so yeah, I moved it to 6 in the last race. I was a bit worried that might cause some understeer elsewhere, but it gave me that stability through 130R. I did lower the low speed compression, so 2 clicks on the front down, and I raised the rake up, so the rear ride height up a click. And with wing 6, actually if you do 3 low speed compression, if you take that down 3 on the front, that seemed to balance the car really well, and it was still nice and sort of oversteery through sort of mid-speed, and high speed was just really planted. And I didn't find like the rake gave me sort of a good balance. Seemed to be quite fine.
What is your rake currently?
Let me just tell you when I get in. I think I'm running the rear quite high, and the rake on its own could cause problems if it's not matching some of the other stuff I've done.
I'm very short before not touching the rear or not touching the car at all, because apart from 130R, it feels okay. It really feels okay. Apart from that.
Yeah, I mean the trouble is if we raise the rear up and it suddenly snaps on you, it's going to snap on you in the race, and then that's
exactly
game over.
I definitely do not want to have that.
We have got some good guys in here.
Fair enough. 29-degree track temp. So we're gonna stick with the cambers? I
would do. Couple of degrees. If it felt good on 27, you're gonna be okay on 29. I mean, the fact is you can go quite aggressive on the cambers, without it going nuts and causing you like a big problem. So if you're comfortable with what you've got, I'm sure it would stay in the tyre temp range.
Alright, I guess good luck then.
Yeah, good luck, dude.
You got about 5 laps of fuel.
So, want to look into a 57 definitely?
Yep, we should be 57s if we want to be at the front. Someone may even get 56 here.
In before one plants a 155 in. Thank you guys. What kind of number car you setting in? Number 12?
Me, I'm number 4 at the moment.
Is this among all GT3 cars or among the entire field?
It is the whole field, so you have to look, because you could have like 1, 2 and 3 in a different class, but I think it's GT3. There's some fast guys in it. With the lower cambers, it's probably worth pushing on the outlap because.
Thanks for telling me that late.
Oh, you already start? I'm sorry, I'm probably a bit behind you.
No, it's all fine. I'm like just not pushing on the outlap.
Just build up to your second lap, then be in your big one.
There's the flag, it's over.
Nice, dude.
While the optimal is just a 20 thousandths quicker. Oh. Felt like two pretty okay laps. Oh. So we're starting side by side again.
Yeah. Oh, it's traditional now, isn't it?
Sort of.
That was weird. I've done some racing with both Max and Andre, and that, yeah, I don't know whether it's just the temps, but that felt a bit strange. Did not get near where I needed to be, but it felt quick, so strange.
I'm a bit surprised about my own starting position. Like, I felt not. I mean, I didn't get a 57, and I was like, that's not gonna end well. But yeah, my laps felt pretty okay. Like as I said, the optimal was just a 20 thousandths quicker, which I probably lost on the exit out of the final chicane. I was scared to do an off track, but literally the first lap was a 58.1 or something. So nothing really worse than that. Alright, from here on we just can lose. Look at the field. Like, there is one GTE car right inside our group, and a lot of 56s on the GTE cars there.
Yeah.
Alright chaps, we're ready to go then.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed.
So fuel was 36, you said? 35?
Yeah, around that, yeah.
I hate the start in this series.
Can get a bit messy.
Oh, someone has just put himself beside us, between us. I'm not sure whether it's an advantage or a disadvantage to stay on the side where we're standing.
It'll all depend what happens in front, I think. I guess it doesn't really matter too much because you can get a good run into the chicane still. I have reverted to my other setup.
Yeah.
It was too slow. Whatever I had.
Good luck to you then.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you guys on the chat
Attach the 23
for the good lucks
car.
for us.
Attach the 18 car. Attach the 13 car.
No, GT3s are waiting a bit until the GTEs have gone into the distance. Not very long though.
I've had races where it's all together, mate. They're horrible.
Get ready, going green.
Oh, I can't believe it. We're so close to them.
This is the only time I'd say first gear, potentially.
Yeah.
First gear launch, yeah.
Green, green, green. Car right. Keep to the left.
Mercedes at the front is all over the place. Oh, it's gonna get messy now.
Good too.
Wow, I'm losing an awful lot of time right there. Oh, this is gonna end in tears. Come on, Jan. Fight yourself in.
Car on your left. Clear.
What a muppet. Wow. I don't think we even touched so 10.
No, you haven't got any damage.
Also, iRacing was friendly enough to not show me any contact or something.
Yep.
Ah. What's your fuel?
How much have I got, or
Yeah.
24.2? I have been fuel saving behind you though.
Alright,
What's yours?
clear on the right.
21.5. Oh, this multi-class driving is driving me nuts.
It's not the best.
5 laps of fuel there.
For crying out loud!
That was nearly the first time I hit you.
Well, I had like 5 centimeters towards the front.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that Mercedes is blocking him off quite badly. This can only end in tears. There you go. Now let's see what happens between them two. They're crying out loud. Go by, I got damage. Are you? Oh, you're not even by.
You might be okay still. Mercedes is a tank, mate. It can take a little bit. That might be alright.
The bonnet looks quite broken though. Front right doesn't feel very good as well. Well, we're gonna see pace-wise. Did he spin off, by the way? You saw that by chance?
Yeah, he did spin. I couldn't really see what happened because I was quite close to you, so I only saw him spinning.
Okay. Well, I think he lifted in order to get into pits or something. And I was right behind and just ran over him. Yeah. With that runoff, I just got 10x already. I hate this stuff. What is the top speed and straights? Usually without...
To be honest, I don't know. Without drag. I've been following quite a few people.
Let's just see how the drag is over the straight down here. Good decision not to pit this lap.
Yeah, I don't have any words for that.
will get me on pits anyway. What's your fuel saying for fuel to take?
Are you pitting now? I'll have to check again. See, the thing is, I would stick to what you've got, because I don't know whether we'll be lapped.
No, I'm just getting your value to then add 3 liters.
I have been in mode 1 though.
I see.
I can give you it, but I would add more. My fuel at the moment is 12.3. What's yours?
9.1.
So add like 6.
6?
Whatever this says.
Ah.
Right, so saying 27.
That's too low. By a
Yeah,
mile.
you're gonna need. Yeah, for you it is. You'll need. I would say you'll need 35 maybe to be safe. Because if we don't get lapped, we may have to do an additional lap time, an additional lap. That this fuel calculator, it might not even be like sort of estimating properly. Oh, we will be lapped. We will be lapped.
Sure of that?
Yeah, it's only 20 seconds behind me. Lead LMP2.
So 35.
Yeah, you might go away with less, but if you want to be safe, 35 will get you there.
Yeah, Robert, I'm still on your setup. However, I took away the front camber by 3 clicks, which worked very well. Gave the car a very nice turn-in for some reason. And an overall front grip, which I'll definitely like. Yeah, Robert George is also happy, but I think he evolved his setup over the course of the week.
Yeah, very much so, Robert. Took some of your advice, I was mentioning it earlier on the stream, some of your real-world advice around which way the settings should be. Just did some further testing, did some further tweaks, really, really good. Definitely taken a step to dial down the cambers. It's improved long run pace, better feel as well, so it's been really good. Boxes lap, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to do it again.
Are you even gaining on me in the slipstream?
I'm in mode 1 on 75% throttle. So
Okay, yeah. So I'm lacking pace a lot. So I expect, despite the spin of the other guy, I have like 0 chance on him.
we'll see. We'll see.
Whoa, I was so close for speeding again. Like this was the latest possible time to brake. Too far back for half a millimeter. Crying out loud. Thank you, Tristan. I knew I were gonna need it. So George, gap behind me, 1.1 second to another GT3. So racing that for position, I believe.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get in now.
0.9 of a second. Pretty smart what you do there. Saving fuel and then like take 3 liters less and save 2 seconds.
Yeah, can be good.
12x. Could have been a little bit more patient there, prototype. Can't see a thing.
What's happened?
130 R took me out.
I've been there, mate.
Still running, but balance is off. You know, I nearly kept it. Like I literally had it and then the car swung back.
Sounds very much like my one, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, the bonnet is completely broken now. And I think I lost 3 positions. Which is pissing me off the most. Let's see, I might get one back if I make it good.
Oh, you only lost 2. One's a GTE.
True. Still, P5 would have been happy for me. Certainly now the arrow is broken. What is your top speed?
I was just braking as you said that, mate. Sorry.
Fair enough. On approach to turn 1, please.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
261. That's on the graphic, not the car. They are different.
Two five something. If someone from the chat could read it out, that would be great. But I'm pretty sure I did not hit 260. Gaining a bit on the car ahead, but I'm assuming 5 laps is not enough. I kinda have to guess where the apexes are. All the track limits. Or both. Yep, fog 62. That is pretty much bad. But it happens, it's racing. Thank you, Charles and Douglas, stating the top speed is 252, 251.
Okay, so yeah, 10 kph, which is quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm misjudging literally everything. Braking points, apexes, track limits. But people are saying I did not lose any further top speed compared to before.
It may be that they're reading from the dashboard of the car. The readouts are slightly different from what you'd get from the telemetry. Don't have a clue why, but they are different. But yeah, I'm hitting about 253, I think, maybe on the dashboard of the car.
Fair enough. Now I'm not gaining anything to the car ahead. And 14x, why not? Got fuel for 3 laps.
Yep, should be fine. More than 3 laps where you are, yeah?
No. Exactly 3.
What, when you were over the line?
12.8. 3.5. Race ends in 4 minutes, that should be it.
I've got 12.8 now, here.
You're saving, I'm not.
No.
Well, this time I do have more track. Well, I think your driving is a little bit more smooth on the right foot. And obviously short shifting doesn't give you anything.
Yeah, I think you might need to save. How much did you take on at the stop?
35. What about you?
I think 32.
I cannot be asked to put up a full Excel sheet in order to get through all possible events, in order to be fine on fuel every single race. Tell you what, we're gonna make a one additional lap because of 4 seconds.
Yeah, but you've got enough, haven't you, to just go into mode 1?
I'm in mode 1 already, 6.7 seconds. Obviously it's not gonna be enough.
What's it now? What's your
6.3
laps?
Estimated lap says off track first.
So this is the last lap.
1.7. Still in the old lap.
This is the last lap.
Well, fair enough. There it is.
So you should be fine. It's like 3 point something per lap.
Thank you, Steam King. We're not in the finish though yet. I have 15x. If I lose control, I'm gonna be disqualified. Fair enough, isn't it? I hate this regulation. Four X from punting the guy. And another few 11x from running wide.
There's the flag, it's over. Okay, we'll get them next time.
Not sure whether to be happy or sad. It all started with that stupid Mercedes like slowing down mid-straight. You know, you were quite behind me and yet I did not felt like being a big issue for you despite you knew what I was doing, but you know, it was like not braking or not slowing down in the middle of the track.
The thing is that I don't know what happened to him, but he was about 5 seconds ahead of us before the last lap that we went across the line, and we were slowly catching him, so I think he must have had damage. Something was going on.
He spun Deckner 2. Not sure what happened afterwards, that because he then was a good 2.5 seconds ahead, and then the prototype tried passing him.
Yeah.
And after that we were on back of the chicane, and I just like, you got slowed down in the chicane for traffic, so I wanted to do my move on onto the main straight.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mess. The race was a bit funny, really.
A bit funny. Well,
HBDs going slower than a GT3 pace is a bit strange. I haven't seen that for a while.
I haven't seen that at all. So happy you gained something on the iRating. Even happy me gained something. But yeah, finally I lost my B license thanks to incidents. I just want to finish an IMSA race or a GT3 race with like 3x or something, if possible. Seems like I'm just simply too retarded at the minute.
It can be tricky. It can be tricky. You need a bit of space, and that's not kind of typically, it is a close sort of racing, and there does seem to be problems. But
I mean, most of my X's come from the off tracks.
Yeah,
well.
that is really tricky though, because the thing is with iRacing is you have to kind of learn the X's, because you will have off track somewhere where you've got two wheels firmly planted on the track, and as far as a lot of series would be, that's fine. And then there's other ones where you can go all the way over the line on the curb and still not get one. So you do kind of have to feel them out, and that really comes from just doing the tracks more and more, really, because they don't normally change it too much once they, unless there's a bug. So the more you race the tracks, the more you realise where the time is, and it might be totally different to you're racing rFactor 2 FSR Silverstone, and then you go to a totally different version of the track with completely different rules as what's acceptable as off track and not. So
well, that's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. Like with FSR, we're allowed to run wide at least 2 tires on the curb, because the curb is considered to be part of the track. Okay, so like half the way, like spoon corner. If you exit spoon corner, 2 wheels on the AstroTurf, iRacing gives you an off track, whereas FSR would still be totally all right with you.
Yeah, because your wheels are on the circuit.
Certainly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. So, guys, I hope you had some good midnight entertainment for European guys. For the US guys, I hope you had some good prime time, evening, after work, whatever, entertaining. Thank you, George, for running with me. Congrats on a P4, that is, right?
Yeah, I'm not too happy with it, but it's good. It's positive. It goes in the right way. So good stuff. Thanks for having me.
No worries. Good championship points, definitely. What does a bold red championship number say, though?
It means it doesn't count towards your week. So that just means 124 points is not in my top 25% of results. So
fair enough.
Yeah, I think I've got 159 as my point score for the week. So yeah.
All right. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Please hit that like button, share, subscribe, tell your friends. For those of you interested in keeping talking to me or George more frequently, in the description you'll find the free link to join my private Discord. I've just made that publicly available today. So yeah, if you want to join the bigger community and make this channel grow and keep collaborating and keep talking to friends and keep talking to me and George or other team members that are also on the Discord, feel free to join it. It's in the description. It's free. And other than that, I wish you a good night and a good start into tomorrow's day. See you there. Goodbye.